Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club.
A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
Right fielder.
Digging in now, Philip Irvin. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! In is Joey Votto now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
Joey
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. HR, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, Matt, they're going through a little bit of a skid right now. Not playing real well, but you kind of expect that. But you look for something to ignite them, to pull it out of it, win a game, and just really, this is when you really have to think about one game at a time to pull you out of it.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. But the Reds hit the scoreboard first on this solo. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs. Left fielder.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Harold, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
There to take it is Votto, and there's one gone.
Batting second. First baseman.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded by Jeanette. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third. Third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side. And as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss. A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like you did.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. Look out over near the on-deck circle as he whistles this one fouled off to the left. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? This is going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Too high. 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. 2-strike changeup. I like the thought process, and he got it on the corner. I got to give the hitter some credit for fouling that one off.
He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
On to the bag with it himself is Votto, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. There. And that brings up Scott Schebler.
Leading
The
off for
average
the
for
Reds,
him entering play, not
designated
far
hitter,
north of 200.
Scott Schebler.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up.
This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome, they go, great AB, man, great AB.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Batting 6.
In now, Eugenio Suarez, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7.
Digging in, Adam
number
Duvall.
23.
He brings a rather ugly
Adam
230s
Duvall.
batting average into this one. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 count. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike. 2-1. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting 8.
So striding in, Scooter Gennett. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. 0-1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll match up with Homer Bailey now to lead off the inning. Too low, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he goes to second with it. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2.
Batting 6. Center fielder.
Now to The plate, Ian Happ. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Little tapper down the first baseline. That winds up foul. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Here's Javier Baez. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Javier Baez.
Bailey's ready. First pitch on the way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Jeanette is there. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail this one 1-0.
Leading off for the Reds. Shortstop.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Peraza.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Russell able to tuck this one in for out number 1.
The batter, number 6.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Hayward over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Philip Irvin into the windup and the pitch. 4-1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Stepping into the box, Addison Russell. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Lined hard toward right center. Hamilton is right there. 1 down. And with 1 away, time for a look at our current standings, and you can see that these guys enter play down by just 2 games in the division race. Jason Hayward comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Chopped foul wide of first. Now here's the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Back to back.
Standing in now, Ben Zobrist, chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
First baseman number 44.
Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Third baseman.
From the stretch, Chris Bryant is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Ready for another chance? Joey Votto. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
19, Joey Votto.
And that's in there for strike 1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1.
The catcher, number 39.
The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he lays off there 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scott Schebler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Take something off, but it's 1-2 now.
That's a nice take right there. You don't get too excited about somebody taking a pitch, but a changeup right there in that situation with 2 strikes, that's a good hit.
2-2.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. 1-2-3. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Schwarber. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. He's got it 1 away.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. On the ground to third. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Center fielder, number 8.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. Swing and a line drive. But this is foul near the seats. The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive. 2 out.
Well, if you're looking to make an impression in September that's going to carry over to spring training, that's how you do it.
Here's Javier Baez. And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called. And that could wind up being a costly one, as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Hit on the ground to third. Suarez fields it cleanly. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Eugenio Suarez.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Fielder number 23, Adam.
First delivery
Duvall.
to him on the way. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
And that misses 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Striding in once again, Jose Peraza comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but here's Addison Russell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop, Addison.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Not close. It's 2-0. 2-0 count, and the pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Addison Russell is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. Jason Hayward is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
For the Cubs, left fielder.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bailey into his motion. Here's the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Good waste pitch, 1 and 2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded up the first baseline, and he is out on the tag. Can't ask for much. Digging in to try it again, Jose Peraza. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Jose Peraza.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
Well, you want to throw that sinker down. That one stayed up, and that's what the hitter's looking for. Get that ball above my thighs so I can hit it. If it's below the thigh, you let it go. Nice job. Good execution of your game plan.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are hurt.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hit sharply toward the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Philip Irvin comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber dribbled to the right side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Up next for the
Ready
Cubs,
for another chance?
Catcher.
Wilson Contreras. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Well, if you're wondering how good his stuff is, that is it right there. They're not picking him up in this day game right here, and he's got good stuff working.
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
He blew that fastball right by him, probably because he set him up with the off-speed stuff before.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1 left for the Cubs. In is Joey Votto now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
First baseman number 19, Joey
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
In tight again. Awfully tight. And it's 2-0 now. Line, but speared on a hop. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The catcher, number 39.
Catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Lays off 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
1-1. Here it comes. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Zobrist has it in his tracks, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
And that brings up Scott Scheffler. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. A hit in 2 tries so far. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Second baseman, number 9.
Striding in once again, Javier Baez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for the Cubs.
Digging in once again, Addison Russell. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
This ball will be chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Too high. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. Now in the box, Scooter Gennett. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. In the dirt here. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting.
And here's Jose Peraza. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Grounded to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Reds leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Ready once again, Jason Hayward. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Right fielder.
And that misses for ball 1.
Hayward.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Zobrist. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw gets him. 2 down.
First baseman number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
1-2 now.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. At the plate, Billy Hamilton. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Billy Hamilton.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, right fielder.
Standing in, Phillip Ervin. Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball one.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Zobrist. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 19.
In is Joey Votto now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. 1-2. Chris Bryant now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Number 17.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game.
Well, what an outing. I mean, 100 pitches, you're into the 9th inning. I know he hasn't got it out yet, but it really looks good. What a strong outing for him.
Man, what a performance he's been putting on in this one. He's grinding for that shutout right now. But, you know, I got to think a walk right here might put it into his day. The pitch count is getting up.
No one out with a runner at second. Don't know what he's swinging for there. It's 3-1. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. A winning run at first with nobody out. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. And the return will pull the first baseman off the bag, so they'll just settle for the 1 out.
Center fielder
at the plate, Ian Happ. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with 1 away. Oh, and the bunt attempt is missed here. But he will make it home anyway on the squeeze attempt, and my goodness, this ball game is over. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a line drive to left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and they have tied it in the bottom of the 9th.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
Number 9.
Here's Javier Baez. Here's the first pitch. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So a a 3-run blast to straightaway left. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding in this one. I mean, we talked about his dominance throughout the game, and he allowed only 1 run. So to me, there's no doubt he was the story here.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Mike Montgomery gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. And it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. Homer Bailey is charged with a tough luck loss after 8 1/3 of very strong starting work. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan